Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Uncle Plug TV. I got a very special guest in with me tonight for episode 3. My nigga, my nerve, KLaw. What's happening, baby?
Hey man, I'm just cooling, you know it. Barber
Yes,
life.
sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Good. Well, as y'all know, it's Uncle Plug TV, and always like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. Turn on your bell so when I drop that bitch, bloop, it can drop in your lap. You feel what I'm saying? This is my dog. Hey, K-Law, tell the people about yourself, bro.
Hey yo man, your boy KLaw, originally from Clermont, Florida, Lake County, grew up in Orlando, Florida, Orange County. Did a little bit of time back in '08 to 2012. Came home and you know what I mean, went to barber school, got my barber license, and fast forward from 2016 to 2025, here we are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My dog came out that thing, got that chain gang, and hit the ground running on that motherfucking ass. And it's special too because he got a special story because most niggas that's in the chain gang, they burn a lot of bridges and fuck over a lot of people and they do their fam dirty. And, people turn their backs on the family, friends, loved ones turn their back on you. But he one of the special kinds to actually have somebody ride with him while he was doing his bid. You know what I mean? And to me, I don't know if anybody else would understand that that scenario. But a lot of people who get support when they in there, they fuck over their people, turn back around and go back in that bitch because they think it's sweet. You know what I mean? Because they had love when they were behind that wall. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like shit. If I fuck up again, they'll get me again. You know what I'm saying? So most of them are just jump out, fuck off, especially their first time. They first time falling when they got that zero and they ain't
Mm-hmm.
got that A and they ain't learned yet. Nigga hit that motherfucking ground running right back to the motherfucking chain gang quick. But he wanted exception to the rules, man, and came out this bitch, you know what I'm saying, and hit the ground running and stood up 2 feet, 10 toes. He's a special case, and that's why I got him on here tonight for episode 3. My boy KLaw. So KLaw, I'm start with the first question with you, big dog. You did.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? How do you find a good shop?
Uh, when you say find one, you mean as far as working in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy you asked that because I was just having a conversation with a new barber in the shop yesterday, and
Word.
I was just basically telling them like the barber shop that I used to actually go to get my hair cut, and I was basically telling them, you know what I'm saying, how my barber was. Like my barber, you know what I mean. Like don't get me wrong, if you smoke, you know what I mean. If you drink, you do what you do, that's good. But at the same time, the clients, you know what I mean, whether it's your client or not, they don't need to see all of that activity. You know what I mean? You got to be professional. So to answer
Yeah.
your question, pretty much, man, you got to make sure everybody in there for the most part professional. Um, because if you trying to get a certain kind of money, certain kind of dollar flowing, um, everybody not gonna be subject to what you got going on, your extracurricular activities. You know what I mean?
Straight like that.
When customers come in the shop, they don't want to come in the shop, especially bringing their kids, little girls. They don't want to hear all the rap with the cursing. They don't want to, you know what I mean, smell the weed smoke, the cigarette smoke. You know what I mean? So for me, finding a good shop, man, everybody got to be um, professional. You know what I mean? For the most part,
Right.
got to be professional, and you could pretty much tell what type of shop you getting yourself into once you walk in the door. Um, and speak to the first few people you see, or just even when you walk in the door. If nobody greets you, you know what I mean. It got a certain smell. You know what I mean. You ain't gonna really want to be in that type of shop. You know what I'm saying? Because that means if your people walk in the door once you into that shop and nobody greets them or speak to them, you know what I mean. Like that could rub people the wrong way.
Already. Already, I can dig what you're saying. I say it all the time. The owner is everything. The owner is everything. You got a good owner, you know, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, he laid down guard rules. Well, actually, not even laying down the guidelines or the ground rules or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
The way they conduct themselves, 9 times out of 10, that's how the barbers gonna conduct themselves as well. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? The barbers coming to the game thinking that everything's sweet. They gonna treat your shit like it's sweet. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
treat your barbershop like it's sweet. They gonna do what they want to do. They ain't gonna fold towels. They ain't gonna load the hot towel warmer. They ain't gonna take out no trash. They ain't gonna sweep up after they sell. They gonna keep their station clean. They ain't gonna greet clients the way you know they supposed to be greeted when they hit the door. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? They ain't gonna come in and looking professional. You know, because you don't necessarily need a uniform. If that barber takes pride in his appearance, he gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we set standards. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? People come in and see how we be dressing and see how we be, communicating and doing whatever we do. You know, we set standards and tones as well. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? We keeping ourselves groomed and laced up. You know what I mean? At the same time, they gonna want to. Hey man, I want to. Who cut you? I want the same cut you got. Who did your
Mm-hmm.
mustache? I want a mustache just like yours, bro. How many of them come in the shop and say, man, I want man, do my mustache like yours. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? They feeding off of you. Most
Yes,
of them
sir.
don't know what they want, so they with your professional opinion. You know what I'm saying? They going off how you do you. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. And
Mm-hmm.
it's very important out the gate, especially for a young barber. The fact, well, shit, it goes around the board. Even some seasoned barbers,
Yeah.
looking for a better shop. They might have just been getting money at the last shop, and they just can't take that type of environment no more, and want to get somewhere where where they can grow and be even better. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You could have been getting money and still stagnant where you was. You feel
Yep.
me?
Yep.
You could been stagnant where you was, getting the same money. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go to a new shop and see a whole new breed of clientele,
Mm-hmm.
bringing your clientele in. You know what I mean? And at the same time, just it's like a washing machine of you know what I'm saying, of cutting hair and enjoying the whole game again. Sometimes people talk about loyalty to shops. Sometimes you gotta spread your wings to get a what I mean, get a whole new groove going. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying? Use another different technique, learn a different technique of how to cut hair and present yourself. You might see a nigga that you might like his swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I've been wanting to get like that. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and get like that and fall in. Get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, to my next question. What makes a good or bad client? It's a hell of a question, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. A good client, show up on time for the most part. Stuff do happen, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand stuff, shit happen. Um, Communicating, man, that's the biggest thing with me. With my client, you know what I mean? Like if you hit me up, you make an appointment with me, or you book on the app with any barber, you ain't gonna be able to make it. You know what I mean? If the barber ain't accepting what do you deposits for their appointments online, you know what I mean? You got to communicate with your barber, let your barber know, hey, I'm running a few minutes late, or I ain't gonna be able to make it. I had something come up. That's the biggest thing for me as far as a good client. Communicating, not even just with the appointments, but just communicating what type of cut they want. If they one of them clients that switch it up a lot, you know what I mean? Like talk to your barber, let your barber know. Like if if
Yeah.
if if you if your barber not doing something you don't, if your barber doing something that you don't like, might be going too low, might be going too high. You know what I mean? Communicate with your barber because we don't read minds. You can't just come in there and tell us, hey, I want a ball fade. You know what I mean? Kind of have an idea of, you know what I mean, how low you want your ball fade, how low you want to keep the top. You keeping the top. Um,
Yeah.
to me, like I say, that they all go in with communication. So that's what a good client is to me. Just be on time, communicate with me. You know what I mean, and respect my grind, respect my chair, respect my time.
That relationship.
Yeah, that relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
bad
like me,
client.
my first year was different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm leaving Florida, I'm coming to Texas. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This first year here, like everybody brand new,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm used to cutting. You know what I'm saying? Certain people on Tuesdays, certain people on Wednesdays, certain people on Thursdays, certain people. I had a rotation going to who I know was coming. So I
Right.
already knew what type of cut. I already had their recipe already. I already
Mm-hmm.
knew, you know what I mean? The only way they could throw me a curveball if they was like, they wanted the style they had different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Want to do something different or whatever the case may be. Or had a different kind of function to go to. It wasn't just work. So they wanted to switch it up, maybe the top or, leave the top a little long or whatever. But other than that, I pretty much had a recipe. So
Yeah.
now I'm coming to a whole new state, whole new city, around whole new clientele. And, bruh,
Different styles.
what? What you talking about? I'm talking about like it's in certain regions there are different types of cuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gets cold here, so it don't get cold like that in Florida. So everybody kept a pretty much short cut 2 or 3 with a taper, 2 or 3 with a high fade, low fade, mid fade. You know what I'm saying? Here, these kids they want Edgars and mid tapers, and so you got to make sure your shear game's on point. You got to make sure you know, yeah, when to how to take that bulk out, how to to use them thinning shears, how to use that diffuser. You know what I'm saying? That whole diffuser, a whole new ball game. Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. Yeah. So you gotta that relationship with your client is everything. Knowing what they like, what they don't like. So and then you talk about being on time, being professional. Not just me being the professional. You have to be a professional client. You know what I'm saying? You got to be just as professional as I have to be in my career as you being a barber. I mean, as you being a client dealing with me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. And even to add another thing to what you just said as far as being a good client is just like I said about the barber. If you smoke, you know what I mean. Try not to come in the shop smelling like smoke, cause
Real.
everybody ain't comfortable with what I'm saying, that smoke smell. Whether it's cigarette, black and miles, um, weed. You know what I mean. Like I smoke black and miles on my little breaks, but I keep going with me. I keep some, you know what I mean, some Listerine. I keep some sanitizer. I'll make sure I go wash my hands. That way, I ain't putting that off on my clients. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because that can make or break you, bro.
Yeah.
You could lose a client. You could lose a client. You dealing with certain people that's in the church, certain people that's at like city officials. You know
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like you could be cutting a cop. You don't even know you smoking weed,
Mhm.
and you could be cutting a cop.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you cutting. You know what I mean? So you gotta treat everybody as if they're important enough, because you wouldn't do that around your mama. You wouldn't do that
Right.
around your auntie. You wouldn't do that around your uncle. So respect them people the same way, from the jits to the grown ups. You
Yeah.
gotta respect. It's all about respect. It's a respect level. You know what I mean? And then
Mm.
at the same time, if you know it's 5 or 6 other barbers in the shop, you smoke, they don't. Come on, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You better off like getting you a vape like I do. You know what I'm saying? I smoke cigars, you know what I mean? And I sip my whiskey. At the end
Mhm.
of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's at the end of the day. I ain't doing that I ain't going out there at lunchtime with me a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With a cigar, nah, I'm be respectful. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I be respectful. Cause you know what I'm saying? My clients and my barber, even the fellow barbers might be like, man, damn, they might be looking at you crazy. Even though you can do you. At the same time, you don't want your barbers looking at you crazy, your peers looking, your colleagues looking at you crazy. You
Right.
feel me? That's important as well, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, man. For real, man. How has the barber game changed since you started? You said 2016 when you went to barber school. Matter of fact, what barber school did you go to? What barber school did you attend?
I went to Florida Technical College. It was a vocational school, so They had a barber program, a cosmetology program, nursing, HVAC. You know, the main things you find in pretty much any vocational school around the U.S.
Right.
I went to
It's two locations, right? Because I know it's one in Kissimmee, and then
it
it's one
was
in Orlando.
it was two locations. I think the matter of fact, the location. So I went to both locations. I started at Kissimmee.
Uh-huh.
I ended up transferring after about 6 months to the land campus, which is the people who watching this. The land is probably about 20, 30 minutes from Daytona, Florida.
Right, right.
I
And
ended up
Duluth.
transferring there in the middle of my program. It was the Kissimmee campus, man. It was I couldn't really learn like that. It was a lot of Hispanics. My teachers didn't speak good English. Plus, I was messing out with the women too much. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I need to get on track, man. Let me go on the transfer, get to the DeLand campus where it was more
Yeah.
smaller. And then the instructors was able to help me a lot more one-on-one work. But yeah,
Right, right.
Florida Technical, man.
Yeah, Florida Technical, that Kissimmee campus is right behind the school I actually attended,
Okay.
which was Academy of Career Training.
Mm.
Yeah, because that Florida Technical College is like right behind. Well, it was in the Osceola Mall. It used to be the Osceola Mall.
Yep, that's exactly where it was at. Yep.
Kissimmee, and I was right across the street in Academy of Career Training. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy. But I actually went. I started in 15. I started in January. Graduated in October of 15, 2015.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You weren't playing, boy.
Not at all, sir.
I started the end of 14. I took about a 4 5 month break because I really when I transferred it's supposed to be a week, but I ended up bull jiving around.
Yeah.
Once I seen my classmates getting ready to graduate, like some went off in my head. Like, okay, tighten up, like.
Fucking right. And I, no bullshit. Like episode 1, my boy Black, he started in 14.
Yeah.
I came in 15. I left in 15. He was still there. They ain't graduated 16. And I
Yeah.
was trying to motivate them. I said, let me get in here and hit these texts. I was older. I was
Yeah.
like 35 when I went. You know what I mean? So I was older. So I'm like, shit, I gotta get in this bitch and shake and bake and make some shake. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so I'm graduating with the ones that was graduating that started at 14. So I had to motivate them niggas, man. Hey, let's get to the business, bro. Like, shit, I'm ready to get to this money. I need to get out of here. I need to get my license. I need to hit a shop. All that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Cause I seen a jit. It was a jit named Diamond that I was working with it on. Cause I was serving. I was a server at a restaurant called Sweet Tomatoes when I was going to school full time and going to school part time. And Diamond did it in 8 months.
Oh
And
yeah.
it had me motivated. I'm like, shit, he did it in 8 years. I need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Jit doing this thing. I say, shit, I need to get on my business too. That nigga ain't even cutting hair. Most of the niggas I went to school with, I think out of the class that we had, I think mm, 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 5 that I'm talking about 5 that I actually went to school, remember, and know right now.
Yeah.
5 out of probably about 30 that's still doing hair, that's cutting hair right now.
Yeah, that about the bro. That's no exaggeration. That's probably about the same with me, bro. Out of
Yeah.
probably 30 people, um, out of my class, even cosmetology, man. A lot of them, they ain't finished. They probably finished,
Nah.
took the state board, didn't pass or whatever. I don't know what the case is, but out of the class, like you say, out of the class, as far as barbers that I know,
Yeah.
out of probably about 30 of us, maybe 20, about 20 of us, probably only 5 or 6 that I know right now still cutting to this day.
For real.
But,
And I tell these barber schools, man, y'all, if y'all ever think about opening a barber school, be the school that push for attendance, that push for advanced training, push for making sure that these folks leave here hungry to get their license and start something. Like my school was good on teaching professionalism.
Yeah.
Like I had been in the front of the shop. The first real, you know what I'm saying, test in the shop was with I was working with Mark. You know what I'm saying? I was working with Mark at a spot called Game Time, and he showed me professionalism. And, you know, I already had it from school, but seeing
Uh-huh.
it in play in the shop, like boom, like okay, that's the shit they was teaching me in school. Like boom, now you know what I'm saying. Coming from my whole trail of being a server, knowing how to greet folks and greet, you know what I'm saying, tell them who I am and sit down and have a discussion with them. Like my whole journey has led me to here. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I've learned is actually, you know, helped me. You know what I'm saying? Be the barber that I am right now. You know, even though I'm still learning, I'm still trying to get better.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to get better. I want to be that nigga.
Yeah,
I
that's
really,
one thing they taught us in barber school, and just being around seasoned barbers. You ain't gonna never stop learning. You always got to be a sponge and continue to learn, continue to grow. Cause, like you say, back to your question, the barber game changed. It's constantly changing. It's
yeah.
constantly changing. So you got to be able to grow and
How
move
has it changed?
move with the flow.
How has it changed?
For me personally, uh aside, well, I'm gonna say that the obvious, the prices have changed. That's,
Of course.
I mean, that's obvious just with the economy and everything going on. The prices changed, but also uh the the style of cuts change.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the tools we use have changed. The time as far as we taking with certain cuts change. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. It's a lot that's changed, but it's kind of, I ain't gonna say it's cliche, but it's kind of different. Just like you say, depending on what region you in. I know for me right now, okay, so back then when me and you was in the shop together,
Right.
a lot of the jits was getting the sides faded, leave the top messy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say a lot of the black kids, they
Yeah.
was getting the sides faded, getting the top messy. Now what I see a lot of the white kids, you know what I'm saying? They leaving they top messy. They want
Yeah.
paper fade with the with the what's the powder that I be using?
The styling powder.
Yeah, the style of powder.
Yeah.
They rocking that now. Like I'm talking about
Yeah.
all the white
I
kids,
love it.
Spanish
I
kids. That's
love
all they rocking right now. They want
it. I love it.
they
I
love the
love it.
messy top. You know what I mean? They got the straight hair, but they love the messy top. They want
Yeah.
the sides either tapered or faded, the back
Yeah.
tapered or faded, or you know, pretty much.
Yeah.
Um,
Or they getting the crop tops. They getting
they
the
getting
crop
the,
tops with the drop fade, mid fade.
yup,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so in that aspect, it's changed a lot. As far as the different styles, but um, that's one thing I learned since I've been a barber is the styles gonna continue to change. They gonna
Yeah.
continue to change, you know what I mean? So you got to be able to grow and go with
And
the flow. Whatever these kids want or whatever the style is at the time. Not even just the kids, the adults too. I see a lot of the young adults, they like that cut too. So um that's a good question though, bro. But that's pretty much what I could think of right now as far as
yeah.
what changed. I think also like as far as uh the barbershop ownership, like the owners, they've also changed. I know at least in my area, they're a
Mm-hmm.
little more professional. They kind of want a more professional setting because they see where the money at. You know what I'm saying? If you can
Attention.
be professional,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You can stress that dollar a little bit more. As
Yeah.
far as that, also the appointments. You know what I mean? Like I remember back in the day when I was getting a cut. I'm born in '87. You're a little older than me, but
Yeah.
we the same in the age range. But I know back in the day, You either could walk in and set your appointment and just sit there and wait, or you can call on the phone. Hey, how many you got? You
Yeah.
and nowadays you got the booking apps.
Gotta book it, baby.
You could text
And
your barber and
and the booking apps have really changed the game. I ain't even lying. Like
mm-hmm.
I can go on here right now and I see my entire day. I go on the phone, boom. I know what I done made. Like this booking app that I use is amazing. I want them to sponsor this. Hey, Squire,
Yeah.
if you see the video, hey, go ahead, sponsor the channel. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because I'm here to show. I don't even want to. I don't want to get into those numbers. I don't want to get into those numbers.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into those numbers, man. I don't want to get because them numbers. But hey, they doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I know what I got tomorrow. I know what my day look like tomorrow. This what my day look like tomorrow. This what my day look like today. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
From 8 a.m. And oh my bad, let me get up in here. Let me get up in here. And this is what my day look like for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you see that? Boom. You say
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, we running it all the way. You know what I'm saying? I know what my whole day look like from beginning to end. So
So
the booking apps is fantastic. At first, people be coming in, man, hey, I'm just trying to walk in, this, that, and the third. And I see the ones that be this grown, I step outside with them like, hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, my bad. I know we always a little busy on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's hard to get in with us. And I slide in my card and be like, hey, here you go. Grab my card, go ahead and book. Go ahead and book. It don't matter. If you need to hit me late, this is my number right here at the bottom. Give me a call, and
for
I'll
sure.
stay later for you if you need me to on a weekday because I know you got to work and I know the traffic be hell. I say just go ahead, give me a call. If I'm in the shop, you hit me about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you need me to stay to 7. I'll stay for you, and
For sure.
that's how I get clients too, bro. And as soon as they book, and I put them on that schedule. And then they come in, as soon as they sit down, it might be like a little 5 minute wait. I might be running a little behind, you know what I'm saying, trying to finish up a cut. Boom, they
Mm-hmm.
come in, sit in the chair, they get to meet me. And then, we get down and we chopping it up and then da. I give them the cut. That's what they looking for. Boom. Now I got him locked in and now he's booking that
Mm-hmm.
appointment. As soon as he booked that appointment, and then it's a great day. I'm on time. I'm on point. He come in at 7. Boom. He step in there. Bow, bow, bow. He get to sit in that chair. He
Mm-hmm.
hooked. They hooked. They don't. Ain't no walking in no more.
Yes, sir.
If they leave and say, you know what I'm saying, some shit happened and they on the and they go somewhere else and then they gotta sit there, they gonna fiend for that. Like, man, I need to set my appointment with my boy Plug over there. I need to set my appointment with my boy KLaw, but I can get in the chair, get what I need, and get about this bitch. Yeah, that's
Yes,
what we
sir.
buy.
Mm-hmm.
Efficiency. Efficiency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Efficiency. That's what we about. That's what the booking app is about. Efficiency. It keeps me on point and it keeps you on point. But like I might catch a little problem with somebody that's the first time booking with me, and I might run behind a little bit because even when you're dealing with these trip. Hey, even when you're dealing with these young boys and these messy tops, it takes a little time. We might have
Yeah.
a 30-minute time slot, but you know what I'm saying, it really takes 40 minutes to really get that, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you're knocking that bulk out. You got, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
He might look and say, oh, I want to get it more out of my face. Now you gotta go and get little trims and blah 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 blah. Blunt cut this, blunt cut that, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead and 90-degree this. You know what I'm saying? To get a little, mom might walk up and say, well, could you take a little more off the top? It's crazy,
Yeah.
boom, you got to take some more off the top. That might run you behind. But as soon as we get a rapport and he know how I work and how I operate, I say the same time that I'm giving him,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be the same time I'm going to give you. The same attention that I gave him is the same attention I'm going to give you. So when you understand that and we have a rapport, building that relationship, then that makes for a great relationship for people you'll never lose, bro.
Yes, sir.
Never, never lose, never lose. And you
Mm-hmm.
never bring outside to the inside. This is how we do it.
Yes, sir.
We keep this shit professional. We keep this shit one thou wow, no BS. We get to the business and handle our business. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Now, this is one of the main questions
Mm-hmm.
that I ask barbers. A lot of barbers have wives, they got girlfriends, they got kids, you know, they got family, outside interests.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But what, in your opinion, creates a good work life balance?
Yeah, that's a good question, bro. That's it all depends, like you say, if you got kids, if you got old lady, if you got any extracurricular activities you getting into once you leave work or before
YouTubing.
YouTube. That's really and it's crazy you say that because that's a lot. Like even in the last year or so, when I took a little break from YouTube and I've been back on it recently, but even
I
I
love your channel, by the way. Hey, sorry to cut you off, but if
yeah.
y'all get an opportunity, slide over to Cooking with KLaw and
Oh
check
yeah.
my boy out.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
You
put this.
understand?
I'm
That's my
I'm
podcast brother. That's my
yeah.
barber brother, and that's my dog. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, don't get it twisted. My boy over there doing big things. Go and slide over to Cooking with KLaw. Cooking with KLaw. Go subscribe on my boy channel, man. You enjoy yourself. Trust me.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
my boy be whipping,
This video on
whipping in the
too.
kitchen. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this video on the channel too. So you know what I'm saying. We gonna keep this thing going, bro. We gonna
Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
gonna we family. So
Yeah.
it ain't nothing for me to say. Put this on my channel. Y'all go fool with my boy. You know what I'm saying? Plug. You feel me? Like this my big bro for real, for real. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, what was the question again? My fault, bro.
The good work, a good work life balance.
Okay, yeah. So, good work life balance. Like I say, is it all depends on, like I say, if you got kids, if you got extracurricular activities. But for me, you know what I mean. I got old lady. You know what I mean. I got kids. Um, a good work life balance, man. You just got to, for one, if you not consistent as a barber, um, you just gonna be all over the place. So you got to be consistent in one. And consistent in many different areas. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, even on the slow days, you might not have as many appointments that day. You still need to be there on time.
Yeah.
Um, whatever time the shop open, whatever time you usually
Yeah.
get, whatever you don't work out with the owner, whatever you don't work out with your people, you need to be there on time. Um,
Right.
try to stay to the shop closed. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, we open at 9. I ain't got no boss man. I pay booth rent, but I'm always there on time. I'm in the building.
That
I treat this like a trap spot almost. Not in that sense, but in the sense of I'm there from open to close unless I got something else to do. If I got something else to do, which really, um, I try not to take off work like that
me
unless
neither.
life or death. If even if I leave early, like I'm showing up. You know what I mean? So you just got to be able to balance it all and just make sure you be there on time. Um, cause at the same time, like you say, you got kids, you got uh old lady, you got, you know what I'm saying, whatever you doing, you got to be able to balance it in the sense of I'm trying to word it the right way, but you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to be consistent. That's really the only thing, really what it is, bro. You got to be consistent in what you're doing, cause if if you taking off all the time, you ain't gonna have no clients. You're gonna be trying
For
to
real.
you're gonna be trying to stay late. You're gonna be trying to come in too early some days. Some days you're gonna be tired. You ain't gonna want to come in. You're gonna come in late. So for me, what works for me, I got a routine. I make sure I gotta be we open from weekdays. We open from 9 to 7. 9 times out of 10, you walk in that building, I'm in there from 9 to 7. My old lady know. I get off around 7. Sometimes, like tonight, I might get off a little later. But you know what I'm saying. It's all about communication. I communicate with her, let her know, hey, I might be staying a little late tonight, or if the client need me to stay a little late, you know what I'm saying, I let them know. But um, it's all in the. It's really like I say, it's all in what you do and how you do it. But for the most part, you just got to be consistent, man. You got to be consistent in what you're doing
Straight up.
because if you inconsistent, you gonna have a real off balance schedule in your life. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
bar, man, this ain't for the weak.
This
It,
ain't.
this ain't
This
for the weak.
ain't. This
It,
ain't.
it's
And
not
I'm,
for the
I'm
weak.
glad. I'm glad you said that, bro, because this ain't for the weak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about even the partner, even the old lady,
Mm-hmm.
even the girlfriend, the wife, or whatever the significant other, whatever, however whatever way you swing, it's
Yeah.
it's 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 not for the weak, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
understand that anytime that schedule can change. I could be
Mm-hmm.
scheduled to 5. I say my last one at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden I'll be booked for 6 and 7, and because that schedule's still open.
Yeah.
Hey, so they might book it. Then I might tell you I ain't gonna be home at 8 o'clock. I ain't gonna be home at 8:30. It is what it is.
For sure.
Hey. I need you need for your at all barbers. I'm telling you, you need for your significant other to be as serious about your career, not a job, not a day to day, not a week to week. Your
Mm-hmm.
career. This is a career. This is a trade. Whenever you're in a trade, it equals career.
For
So
sure.
whenever you're serious about your career, you got to understand that everything ain't just A, B, and C. It don't work like that. We on D, E, and F sometimes. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, G, H, I. So you need to be with us. It take a
Mm-hmm.
special kind. Like I salute all of the old ladies, all the wives, and all the mothers, that stand by, you know, us in this career because at the end of the day, if we ain't there, we don't make it. There's no PTO being a professional barber. There
For
ain't
sure.
no PTO, baby.
For
So you
sure.
got at the end of the day, hey, you don't realize them 2 to 3 cuts might equal, what I'm saying, $80 to $100.
Oh, for sure.
It comes 60 to 80 to $100 with them 2 extra cuts that we just made, which that's a big difference coming if you had a slow day and you had 250 and then you hit 350. You
For
hit
sure,
that
bro.
you hit that 350, now you hit 450.
Man,
You
listen.
know what I mean?
I just, bro, and it's crazy you say that, right? Cause we close at 7, right? So as I was just saying, I try to be out there by 7, but one of my clients hit me up. I couldn't fit him. I was literally from 9 to 7 a day. I was busy. I took
Yeah.
I took 30 minutes for me to eat lunch. I ran to the racetrack, got me a hot dog, some chips, and a drink. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
quick.
Yeah. So my 7 o'clock, he a regular, but at the same time, he know, you know what I'm saying, I stayed past what time I usually, you know what I'm saying, what time I usually,
Yeah.
you know what
Gotta
I'm
bless
saying?
me.
That's a $60 cut right there, bro.
Straight up.
60, you know what I'm saying? So, like you say, that went from, you know what I'm saying,
And
three.
you, let me tap in. I always gotta tap in with the subscribers and tell them, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You wait.
I
I
made,
know, y'all out here and y'all working y'all 9 to 5s. I feel you. But at the end of the day, if your boss man say, if you stay for the next hour, you gonna make $60 an hour.
mm-hmm,
Is you gonna stay? I'm just saying, is you gonna stay?
mm-hmm,
All right, it's going on your check. But what if it tax free?
yeah,
What you gonna do?
yeah,
So when I explain it to you like that, I want y'all to feel us when we say that.
mm-hmm,
Cause hey, the other day, Buddy had one of my clients had one of his homeboy moved down here from Texas. I mean
mm-hmm,
from Kansas,
excuse me, to Texas. So he trying to bless his boy. He trying to get him cut so he can go in there for an interview, get him a job. You know what I'm saying? His boy came down here. He was looking like a rock star. You
Yeah.
dig what I'm saying? Hair long, ain't had a haircut in 9 months.
Yeah.
So you know he's scraggly.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit him with the you feel me?
Yes, sir.
And now I done got him looking like a banker. I got him looking
Mm-hmm.
like a governor. Hello, governor. You feel me?
For
And
sure.
now, oh boy, he said, "Man, you got time?" I actually had a time in my schedule. Yeah, I can get you. He was like, "All right, let me get a full serve." You know, I gave him a full serve 50. His
Mm-hmm.
homeboy, he got a full serve 50. So it's
Mm-hmm.
already 100. Guess what he throw on top of that just for the blessing? Because he had his homeboy looking like that. He over there in the chair. He had his homeboy looking like that. He like, he threw 100 on top of that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 200
Mm-hmm.
in 2 hours. So that was $100 an hour.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna stay, little mama. You ain't gonna stay,
For
little
sure.
mama. You ain't gonna stay.
For sure.
You gonna stay?
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Especially,
just saying.
especially with us, bro, because I
That's
tell
the
a lot
whole
of
day
people,
off.
man, I tell a lot of people, ain't nothing guaranteed in the barber world. It ain't.
Nothing.
You might got your regulars, but they don't got a book with you. They can go to down the street, up the
Yeah,
road, round the corner.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I look at it like, okay, even though like I said, I got my regulars like you people who gonna book on certain days,
yes,
certain
sir.
time of the month.
Yes,
But
sir.
for me, I look at it like, hey, this ain't nothing guaranteed. So I'm thankful for everything. So if
Always.
you coming and I can squeeze you in and you need me, yeah.
Come
Just
on.
yeah, I just need you to remember that when it come to you know what I'm saying, when it come to me, when it come to
Straight up.
you know what I mean? Like just
And
like
and even and I didn't got to the point where I'm so thankful.
oh yeah,
Like, hey, barbers,
bro,
barbers. What your boy Marvin Barb say? Barbers.
man,
Let me say it to you. Barbers. Feel blessed, bro.
bro.
Because even if they don't bless you, your service still
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
for the
Like
full serve. So when you getting 50 for the full serve, man, you still make in that hour, man, ain't nobody make, but ain't nobody unless you working for the Department of Defense. Bitch, you ain't making no $50 an hour. So be blessed.
oh
And
yeah,
I appreciate to all our clients from and I'm gonna do this on behalf of me and my dog,
mm-hmm,
KLaw. Thank you.
yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you for trusting us with your appearance and your head. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. And thank you for not arguing with me about my numbers
Mm-hmm.
because you don't. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. That's from my mouth, not a meme or a post. That's from my mouth on behalf of me and my partner because I know he feel the way I feel. We cut from the same cloth off the same blanket. You
Yeah,
did. Yes,
bro.
sir.
When my people hit me up and they tell me thank you for getting them or whatever, but I tell them thank you right back.
Yes, sir.
I don't even yeah. They appreciate you, bro. Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you because you ain't have to hit me up. It's a thousand of other one barbers in the area who cut five just like me, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you still hitting me up, still you know what I'm saying, spending your money with me. So yeah, for sure,
That's what I like, man. That's why I fuck with you, Law.
for sure.
Because I know you one of the ones like me, man. That's why I fuck with you, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah,
And I wanna let you know and the subscribers know. I mean, my bad. I'm sorry for calling y'all subscribers. The community know
you are.
that everybody that tune in to Uncle Plug TV, I'm very thankful for y'all. You know what I mean? The channel is growing like crazy. The views are going up. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get like my dog.
I'm trying to get like my boy right here, KLaw right here. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, we
I'm trying to get like my dog. You know, I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I've been meaning to do this with him for a long time. This is a very special episode, which is episode 3. You know, I'll explain that probably in an individual interview and let y'all more interview. You know, little spew. I'll let y'all know. You know what that 3 mean to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And then you got, you know, the mother, the father, and the son. You know what I'm saying? And you got the moon, the stars, you know, and the sun. It's just on something else. You know what I'm saying? I was just glad to have this episode with my boy. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to get ready and tune in because when we get to episode 5, we're bringing him back and everybody from episode 1 to, you know, my boy Law, and then whoever on 4. And I think that episode 4 will be premiering on Sunday. If all goes the way I want it to premiere on Sunday. So man, I really appreciate y'all. Hey, KLaw, man. Hey man, thank you so much, man. You know what I'm saying? You important to me, and hopefully my viewers that's watching right now, you become important to them. You know, I really appreciate you coming through, following through with your boy. You know what I'm saying? And coming chopping it up with me, man, because I
Oh, for
really
sure.
appreciate you.
We gonna grow together, bro. I'm still growing too. I'm still growing on my platform too, bro. Like
Yes, sir.
I say, I started a few years ago. You know what I mean, and
Yeah.
I got a little audience too. But we gonna grow together, bro. We gonna, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
cause
Yes, sir.
cause what you doing, or and not even say what I'm doing, but I just wish somebody would have did this. You know what I'm saying, with me as well. You know what I'm
At the
saying?
same time.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
need somebody to be like, hey, bro, let's get on this podcast, or let's get on this
My
YouTube
apologies for being
thing.
so late. I had to get my shit together.
Yeah. Hey, better
Yeah.
late than never, bro.
Yeah, you did, but never late is better. You dig
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Man, I
Mm,
appreciate you coming through, man. I really appreciate that, y'all, man. Hey, listen, y'all, please go and follow my boy and subscribe to his channel over at Cooking with KLaw. You know what I'm saying? You enjoy yourself. My boy do throw down in that kitchen. He
mm-hmm.
really do, and he do cook with them clippers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all tuning in with us this evening. This will conclude episode 3 of Chopping It Up on Uncle Plug TV. KLaw, any final words for the viewers out here tonight, man?
Yeah, man, just follow your boy, like you say, Cooking with KLaw. Follow me on Instagram at the number one Kevin Law. And y'all just subscribe to my boy, man. Y'all support my boy, man. We he doing some positive thing, bro. Bro done been through a similar situation that I done been through. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
trying to grow. We just trying to bring some life to the people, bring some life to the YouTube family, the YouTube community. You know what I'm saying? We just finna keep growing, man.
Yes, sir.
Pretty soon, man, we might. Hey, boy, listen. These clippers down
Hey,
on
hey,
YouTube, boy, full time, boy.
hey,
I don't know though.
hey, 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 look.
Hey, y'all dealing with some professional men, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all dealing with some real family men right here, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all dealing with some real certified dude, man, you understand? And they street niggas, you feel me? And really, y'all should be inspired. Whoever watching, you know what I'm saying? If you done been there and lived that, you should be inspired. Cause at the end of the day, for real,
Yeah.
you can do it too. I promise. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
and also, bro, I wanna do. You know, so I want the people to see this too, real quick, before we get up out of here. But I wanna do this same thing what you doing. As far as I want you to come on mine and tell your story too, bro.
I'm coming. And you have inspired me because I've been terrified.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, bro, because I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
When you
Trust me.
took that off, when you
Yeah,
took that off, it's like I don't want to pick it back up at all.
yeah.
But
Nah,
now
but
I'm ready.
it's gonna do what it's gonna do, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like, one thing about it, everybody got a story.
Yes, sir.
Even like you say, even your clients. Your client, man, I'm telling you, boy, you see how the clients sit in the chair and vent to you. They got a story. We got a story. What we done been through.
Yes, sir.
We ain't out here. We ain't did nothing too crazy. That's gonna be like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying. I ain't comfortable around this person, but at the same
Yeah.
time, they gonna look at our situation and be like, what? Like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't believe that,
Yeah.
man. It's to the point to where they ain't gonna have no choice but to respect it, bro.
Yeah. I
And and,
did.
and people gonna be drawn that much more to you, bro. Like, bro, I'm not to even make this any longer than it need to be, bro. But I get random people coming up to me in Walmart, bro. And, bro, ain't you on so and so? Boy, I just seen your video. What is
Yeah.
like? Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
got. Yeah, bro. We gonna do it. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
For
I
sure.
love it, man. Hey, thank you, bro.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
y'all be on the lookout because that interview is coming soon, man. Whenever you need me,
Mm-hmm.
just tell me and I'm coming, bro. I straight
Yeah.
like that. I mean that shit from the
Yeah.
bottom of my heart.
We gonna
Hey, y'all,
soon.
hey, thank y'all for tuning in with us this evening. Thank y'all so much. And hopefully episode 3 beat 1 and 2. And none against you, Larry. None against you, Blight. But hey, if episode 3 beat you out, we gonna find out. You feel me?
For sure.
Hey, y'all have a great night, man. Hey, love y'all, man. Love yourselves, man. And other than that, hey, and take care of your motherfucking kids. I don't give a damn what nothing going on in life. You don't eat, if you don't eat, they better eat, damn it. You understand me? So y'all keep y'all head up. Appreciate y'all so much for tuning in, man. And y'all take it easy, man. Peace and love for real.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.